This is Jessie Floyd, and my professional development was on due process in the workplace. When looking into due process, I wanted to find out what due process actually means and what the historical basis is behind due process. And what I found was that due process in the workplace can be found under the second clause of the 14th Amendment of the United States Constitution from 1868. And what that clause states is that no state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law, nor deny to any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the law. And what this means is that due process allows for every person in a workplace equal treatment, no matter their sex, race, or beliefs. When looking at the definition of due process, it is defined as the regular administration of the law, according to which no citizen shall be denied his or her legal rights, and all laws must conform to fundamental accepted legal principles, as the right of the accused to confront his or her accusers. Looking at due process in regards to public education, there have been several landmark cases that were built off of 14th Amendment rights and the Due Process Clause. One of these cases was the Board of Regents of State Colleges versus Roth, which looked at teachers' rights to be given reasons for the non-renewal of their contracts without just cause. There are also two main forms of due process, one being procedural, which deals with legal proceedings, and the other being substantive due process, which deals with unreasonable treatment of individuals. Substantive due process is more in the line of what employees in the workplace should be aware of. As an employee of the workplace, each person has certain rights. These rights include the right to appeal disciplinary action, the right to know expectations and consequences of not performing those duties, the right to consistent and predictable management action, and the right to progressive discipline. All of the mechanisms and procedures involved in due process ensure that employees are treated fairly when it comes to expectations, justice, and treatment. Due process also ensures that there is justice among employees when disciplinary action is taken against them. What due process means for you as an employee is that you have the right to present your position during any disciplinary action at your job. This is just one of the few rights that you have every day when you go into the workplace. Here are the references that were used in the creation of this professional development that you could also use to find more information on due process. I hope that this presentation has given you a better idea of how due process is going to affect you as a future administrator.